The Veterans Legacy Program was created by the National Cemetery Administration, which is part of the VA, and UCF is one of 3 schools that have been contracted to do work that brings together UCF students and K-12 students. In this case today we have 7th graders from Davenport School of the Arts in Polk County to do research on and about veterans buried at Florida National Cemetery, and that is going to turn into the field trip that we have here today, as well as a website and an app where the general public and K-12 teachers and students can access both the biographies that we've created and curricular materials that follow Florida State standards so that it can be implemented as part of the classroom.
It's interesting because each stone is an individual person, but collectively they represent something important, which is veterans in American, both in service and later when they come home and help build America. So it's a combination. You see one person is a life and is important, but collectively what they managed to do together.
It's important because with each passing generation, we're losing a lot of oral history. As any professor of history will tell you, oral history lives for about 3 generations. We know what our grandparents experienced. Beyond that, we have to do some research. And we have so many veterans from so many generations in our 135 national cemeteries around the country, about 3.5 million veterans. There's a lot of stories. And we can't tell all the stories, but we're going to make an effort and we're going to show back to the nation that every veteran matters, everybody's contribution matters. And so by taking the time and learning some of these stories, then making the opportunity to share these stories back, it's a way that our nation is showing that it's making good in its commitment to memorialize veterans in perpetuity.
The biggest thing that we can deliver is just an awareness of, the lives of veterans, which we only think of usually in terms of their service in a war, but most of them live long lives and they contributed to the country just the same way anybody else did, but with the shared experience of having fought for the country as well. And I think just bringing an awareness to that, just helps elevate veteran status, not only when they're fighting, but when they come home as well.
It was surprising. At first we were like, why are we going to a cemetery? It's going to be 100 degrees outside. And now that I'm here, it's amazing. I have learned so much things to be here. I'm so thankful that Kendra thought about coming here, and now I know the reason why we're here. It's not just a cemetery. It's not like when you drive by a cemetery, you just see stones. It's an actual, people are there. And each individual cemetery just means it has a story behind it, and it's just powerful.
Seeing all the students over by the commemoration area, once they filed in and the ceremony started, and just, it's not something that they'd often experience, certainly not as a group. I mean, maybe they've gone to, a ceremony for a relative, but just to see them all there, and then veterans laying the wreath, veterans among the students, I think that's the best part.
I think that part is my favorite, is being able to interact with veterans and being able to feel like every moment I'm working on this, I honor my dad.
Well, I served for 4 years, and there are always veterans special to me. They are my comrades. I always feel that way.
And a lot of veterans, and I am a veteran myself, but I never wear my own service on my sleeve. So many have done so much more than I have. It's just a privilege to have served.
Both my grandfathers fought in World War II. I have various uncles that fought. I have brothers that were in the Navy. So yeah, I do know a lot of veterans. They're special to me because they're my family, but their service is always interesting. Their stories are interesting. The experiences they learn from them are interesting.
My namesake was actually killed in Vietnam. Go to the Vietnam Memorial in DC and see my name on the wall. That was my cousin. And my wife's grandfather recently passed away. He was a World War II veteran.
I'll be brief. First of all, you honored our vision, and my thanks to every one of you. My thanks. This program started as an email conversation between Dr. Lyons and I back in, was it October or September? She thought, who is this strange guy from VA and what does he want? And what I wanted was just a chance for people like you, for students to come out and learn something about the state they're from another time, from another generation, and just find a way to pass that baton. And so you did that, and you did that with integrity. You did that with character. You did it with honor. And again, thank you for this. This is a memorable day for all. Congratulations.